My vision narrowed to a pinpoint as her words cut through the air like broken glass. I have a special announcement, my sister Maya said, her voice echoing through our parents' extravagant ballroom. Dad has given me the most incredible gift, Emma's house. The crystal glass in my hand turned ice cold. Around me, guests froze mid-conversation, their expressions shifting from curiosity to confusion to forced smiles. The house I bought after years of 80-hour workweeks, the one I built with my own hands and sacrifices, was being handed over like a party favor at my own birthday celebration. My mother, Linda, was glowing with pride. My father, Martin, focused on his wine glass, avoiding my eyes as half-hearted applause followed Maya's declaration. Since Emma is always at work, Maya continued sweetly, she doesn't really need a big house. I'll make better use of it. My name is Emma, I'm 28, and I helped build my family's hotel business from the ground up. This is the story of how I reclaimed my house and my future. I had always been the responsible one, the daughter who stayed behind while my younger sister Maya, now 25, chased clout and designer handbags on social media. I missed holidays, birthdays, even my own milestones while helping build Morgan Hotels, the boutique empire my father had founded. Meanwhile, Maya indulged in luxury getaways and brand-name shopping sprees, calling herself the face of the brand, without doing any actual work. Emma, you know success takes sacrifice, my dad would say, anytime I mentioned burnout or disappointment. And my mother? She's young. Let her enjoy herself, she'd dismiss with a wave of her hand. But Maya wasn't 18 anymore. She still lived in our parents' mansion and contributed nothing but selfies and hashtags. That changed 6 months ago, when I met Ryan, our new financial advisor. Sharp, focused, and quiet, Ryan spotted discrepancies in the company's books within weeks. One afternoon, he stepped into my office and closed the door behind him. Emma, he said cautiously, did you know Maya has spent over $2 million in company funds over the last 5 years? I stopped typing. He laid out the documents, flights, fashion, 5-star parties, all filed under marketing. She says it's part of her role as the social media figurehead, he added, tracing a finger down the ledger. My stomach churned. That night, I confronted my father. I know, he said simply. I approved those expenses. $2 million. My voice cracked with disbelief. But he just removed his glasses, sighed, and said, you contribute one way, she contributes another. That was the moment my illusions shattered. Ryan became my trusted ally. We started compiling everything, misuse of funds, personal expenses, fake invoices. He also revealed something shocking. I was the majority shareholder. My father had structured it that way for tax reasons years ago. He never thought I'd realize how much power that gave me. You need to protect yourself, Ryan said. They're treating the business like a piggy bank. And then came the worst news of all. Ryan overheard my father planning to transfer the deed of my house to Maya. They're drafting the paperwork now, he warned me. They're calling it a corporate reassignment. I didn't sleep that night. My house, the one thing that felt truly mine, was about to be taken with a single signature. But Ryan and I had a plan. In secret, we stayed late documenting every shady transaction. Ryan put his own job on the line because, in his words, this isn't just wrong, it could destroy the entire company. On my 28th birthday, I knew it was time. After Maya's announcement, I stood up slowly, letting the shock settle into resolve. You're right, Maya. I am always at work, I said calmly, reaching into my bag. And since we're making announcements, so am I. I opened a leather folder. As CEO and majority shareholder of Morgan Hotels, I said, making eye contact with key board members, I have a few updates. The room went silent. First, effective immediately, all personal expenses must be approved by the board, not just the president. Maya's smile faltered. My father tensed. Second, a full financial audit is underway, focusing on all social media-related marketing expenses. Emma, this isn't the time, my father started. Isn't it? I cut in. You used my birthday to announce you're gifting my house to my sister. Ryan began distributing folders to board members. These folders contain proof of over $2 million in misappropriated funds. Personal trips. Luxury items. All disguised as business costs. Maya paled. I am the brand, she shouted. Dad approved all of it. I turned on the screen behind me. Let's review, I said. Pizza parties. Chanel handbags. Paris Fashion Weeks labeled as market research. My mother stood up, furious. How dare you humiliate your sister? I stared her down. You humiliated me. On my birthday. In front of everyone. My father tried again. This is a family matter. The board doesn't need to. I'm afraid they do, Ryan said. Corporate fraud is everyone's concern. The room spiraled into chaos. Maya crying, my mother yelling about loyalty, my father trying to reason with board members now flipping through the damning documents. When it quieted, I spoke again. There's more, I said, pulling out a second set of papers. The house transfer? It's blocked. I've filed a legal injunction. No property moves without board approval now. You can't do that, my father barked. I can, I replied. I own the majority shares. Remember that structure you put in place? That was just for taxes, he snapped. Several board members murmured. I raised an eyebrow. Thanks for admitting that on record. Maya lunged forward, eyes burning. Ryan stepped between us. Careful, he said coolly. This is an official meeting. You've always been jealous, Maya hissed. You hate me. I laughed softly. Jealous? Of what? That you've never earned anything in your life. Enough, my father shouted. You'll ruin this family. I met his gaze evenly. You already did, when you told me my hard work meant less than her selfies. He lowered his voice. Let's fix this privately. Now you want privacy? I said, raising my voice for the whole room. No. This ends here. Now. I turned to the board. As CEO, I propose the following. All personal expense accounts are frozen. An external audit will be launched immediately. And leadership will be restructured based on merit and accountability. My mother gasped. You can't push us out. I'm not, I said calmly. I'm running a professional business. The one I helped build while you spent money like it was nothing. I looked around. Who seconds the motion? One hand rose. Then another. Then another. It was unanimous. My father slumped. Maya sat frozen. Then she tried a new tactic. We're family, she whispered. How can you do this? My voice wavered, but I held firm. Family, I echoed. Where was family when I was pulling all-nighters while you were clubbing in Dubai? Where was family when you decided my house could be a birthday gift to someone else? The silence was thick. Ryan stepped forward. We also need to review the personal accounts, he said, placing another set of documents down. My father paled. Stop, he muttered. I didn't. You're scared now, because the truth is out. This company is no longer your playground. Tears streamed down my mother's face. We did it for the good of the family, she said. No, I answered. You did it because it was easy. Because teaching Maya accountability was harder than giving her everything. The next few weeks were brutal. The audit uncovered even more waste. Nearly $3 million gone. Lavish trips. Fake invoices. Secret accounts. The board acted fast. New leadership. Real accountability. Maya lost her influencer title. She barged into my office one day fuming. What am I supposed to do now? She shouted. There's an opening in marketing, I replied. Starting salary. Entry level. Just like everyone else. You're cruel. No, I said. I'm the only one who cares enough to tell you the truth. Eventually my parents came around. My dad reluctantly told me, you've made this company stronger. Maya took the job, grudgingly at first. But slowly she changed. She worked. She learned. She grew. 2 years later, Morgan Hotels is thriving. I still live in my house. My house. And Ryan, now my husband, stands beside me. He wasn't just my advisor. He believed in me when no one else did. His words still stay with me. Sometimes you have to shake the family tree, so the rotten apples fall, and the strong ones finally grow. And he was right. I don't regret any of it. I didn't just protect a company. I reclaimed my life.